Welcome back to MCOC AlBundyRules. So I got a little fun one here. I got Magneto here. I decided to take him in some ROL fights. I went ahead and brought him with Apocalypse. I built up Apocalypse so I could get the Horseman synergy. And I also went ahead and I brought Professor Xavier. I also brought him up a little bit to get him some cerebral charges to get my prowess up. So I got an R3 6-star Magneto here. Gonna do several ROL fights with those high health pools. Most of these fights are about 550,000 health pools, so we'll see a little bit. So some fights I'm going to show you the whole fights if it's a pretty quick fight and something that specifically I want to show you. Some fights I'm just going to show you a little clip of some of the main damage. So I'm going to show you what an R3 6-star Magneto can do with a little bit of build up, and even to include with a couple of really awesome mutant-friendly synergy teams, Professor X and Apocalypse. So we see Magneto charging pretty good. I got a lot of prowess up there. I'm almost at that S3. So I'm going to go to get that S3. And now let's watch. Look at 83%. Keep in mind, this is a 550,000 health pool, so he's at 83%. 3 hit S3. Look at hit 1, brings him down to 40. Hit 2 brings him down to 0. Hit 3, dude's already knocked the heck out. So that's at least 450, 500,000 damage right there just off of a couple of hits. So how much damage was really done there? I don't know, but I'd be guessing close to 1 million, honestly. That was a metal champ, a non-bleeding metal champ. Warriors know how to do a lot of damage. So that was a fun fight. I like that one. But a lot of people love to say Magneto is not good against non-metal champs, which is asinine. I have several videos that show otherwise, but this is a good chance to give a little bit of show that he's does some extremely high, still some top level damage even against those non-metal champs. So contrary to belief, Black Panther is a non-metal champ, although a lot of people sometimes think he is. You will notice he is not #metal, meaning when I get that, so look at the 266,000 for an S2 there against a non-metal champ. This is just a regular ROL fight, nothing crazy going on. I got no boost, none of that stuff. So just with my Magneto, and that is with, again, my Apocalypse. I got Horseman of Apocalypse synergy going on, and I also got Professor Xavier with his little prowess synergy going on as well. So Magneto is already one of the best in the game. And you add these extra little mutant-friendly synergy teams, and oh wow, look at this kind of fun we got. So now I got Scarlet Witch, another 500,000 or so health pool. So 89, 85, 81, and then 69. So that was a good over 100,000-ish damage or so off of the first little batch of S3. But look at that 7,000 per tick kicking in. So once all said and done with that S3, if you go by the percentages, good 250 plus thousand damage was done off of a single S3 with some decent buildup on a non-metal champ. Now have a little fun with Wolverine, and he's a metal champ, so can I just annihilate him with an S3 off the get-go? Yeah, sure, but where's the fun in that? So I'm going to go do a couple S2s on him, and this is already an easy fight, even though Wolverine is easily the hardest fight in ROL, especially for lesser developed rosters. Magneto is an awesome counter for him. We're noticing with really no effort, health's going down, regeneration ain't going because of the metal aspect. So I'm just building up some prowess now, going to knock out a nice S2. I want to see what an S2 does on the Wolverine here with the metal and with these synergies. And we'll see. It didn't crit, so 120,000 non-crit. If that was a critical, that would have been much, much higher. But still 120,000 S2 with some decent, nothing too crazy build up on the prowess is still pretty nice. Keep in mind, this fight going through nice and easy. Wanted to show you a little bit extra on this fight because Wolverine is known for being he's really the only fight in RRL that actually needs some planning or a counter, especially for lesser developed newer. And you see another S2, that was the knockout blows. So knockout blows don't tend to crit, but another 118,000 there. So simple, easy breezy. Now we're going to go into the Black Bolt 5. We're seeing some decent heavies, almost 10k on some of these heavy attacks going on with the crit, of course. And Seeing the prowess, going to go ahead and knock out that S3 again, a non-metal champ. So we're going to see the overall damage, and then we're going to see some bleed damage. So you get both with the Magneto, 100,000 just off of the S3 plus 7,000 per tick. When all said, got 31 bleeds off of that. So once all said and done, you got a good 250, maybe closer to 300,000 damage off of all that when you're looking at that health percentages. Then the final fight in ROL, you got Hulk. So as we see, Magneto has just been destroying everything, and RL still at 100%. Not that RL is hard, but with those nice health pools, we see a 218,000 S2 on a non-metal champ right there. So some massive damage. So what I'm showing here is an amazing champ with not one but two amazing synergies, and what can be done. And RL is good for showing this kind of stuff because it's high health pools, nothing too crazy, good to kind of showcase, but this can be used in so much great content in further levels of the game to really just cheese through so many different things. Everything Magneto can do, and then you add in what the Horseman of Apocalypse synergy can do, then you add in the Professor X synergies along as well. Possibilities are absolutely endless. So I just wanted to do this quick highlight of one of my favorite champs in the game with some of my favorite synergies in the game. Why? Because, well, why not, right? And we saw how nice that was. So I hope you liked the video. Don't forget, I also have tutorials on Magneto, many other champs too. Don't forget to click that icon on the top left and subscribe. Watch some more of my videos if you like Magneto, want to see what I was doing. I have several more of them on my channel. Thanks for watching.